Salve omnes. I hope you all are doing well. Today we're going to read Anulus Aegyptius together. And really what I want to do is I want to help you through your homework. So your homework is to answer 9 questions about Anulus Aegyptius. I will show those to you now, and we'll refer back to them again and again as we go. So you can see we have 9 questions here. I want to walk you through that and make sure you're answering those questions. So let's get rocking. Make sure you turn to page 140. And we are reading Anulus Aegyptius together. All right, Anulus Aegyptius, page 140. Supax in taberna sedebat. Syphax was sitting somewhere. He was sitting in taberna. So that's going to be question 1, in taberna. And you're going to need to translate that, all right? No need to write in complete sentences. Simply write question 1, and then you need to translate in taberna. Okay, here we go. Let's keep rocking. Kalpo supaki vinum dedit. The innkeeper gave Syphax some wine. Well, that was nice of him. Supax kalponi anulum tradidit. And Syphax handed an anulum to the innkeeper. And an anulus is a ring, right? Anulus, we get the word annular from this. We get the word annular from this when we're talking about the rings of a tree. So that's a fun word for you to use somehow in a sentence. So that's your challenge for today, is to use the word annular as it refers to a rings somehow, something having to do with rings. Okay, so Syphax here on line 1, he handed a ring to the innkeeper, and he says, I have no money because Neptune destroyed Nawemeam. Nawemeam, that is your question number 2, Nawemeam. So there you go, because Neptune destroyed Nawemeam. It's a great hint to say that it was Neptune that did it. And hopefully you'll be able to nail that question. The innkeeper, after he accepted the ring, looked at it, or he inspected it. Inspects it. We can see where inspected came from. This ring is antiquus, he said. Well, yes, indeed, it is antiquus, Syphax responded to the innkeeper. And so you'll need to figure out, okay, what's going on there? Question 3, is the ring new or old? Is it new or old? Please make sure you can answer that question. And then we have Aegyptius mihi anulum, dated servus in pyramide anulum in Venet. And he says, an Egyptian slave gave me the anulum, gave me the ring. The slave found the anulum in pyramide, and I'm just realizing now that actually the answer to that question is on page 141. It's on the side, it's in your glossary. So that wasn't a very good question by Magister Lichty, because it's kind of a gimme, but there you go. Congratulations, folks. Here we go. There's your gift for today. Great job, everybody. You got that one as a freebie. I'm trying to see if I've got a gift. There we go. There's your gift package, and inside you'll find the answer on page 141 on the side for in pyramide. Congratulations. Okay, let's keep rocking through these questions. Number 5, to whom did the innkeeper give the ring? Let's read a little more. Let's see what happens. The innkeeper, after he closed up his tabernum, after he closeted his tabernum, what did he do? He hustled ad willam suam. He hustled to his house. So when he did that, the innkeeper showed the ring uxori. Oh, he showed the ring uxori. Let's see if we can figure out who that is. The kalpo then gave the anulum to his uxori because it delighted her. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now the Uxor on the next day, she was contento Nintendo. She was hustling to the city. Suddenly, a servus engens. A servus engens, which means, of course, a huge servus, engens servus, a huge servus appeared in where? He appeared in the road. And he demanded pecuniam. The woman, because she was perterrita means she was terrified all the way through. I'm going to pull up the old whiteboard here, and we'll look at perterrita. So per means through. So anytime we see this, we're going to see that when per, there we go, that's a little better. When per is at the beginning of a word, it means all the way through, or you could even say thoroughly. Thoroughly. So she's thoroughly terrified. And there you go. Let's go ahead and share the screen again. And so she's thoroughly terrified. We see that here in line 14. And so she gave pecuniam to the servo. Now I know some of you are curious about what pecuniam is. I'm going to give you one more hint here just in case. Oh, what do you know? Pyramide is right there. Pyramide, right there in pecuniam. Well, I'll be. Look at all the clues we have. So the servus saw, he caught sight of, he conspexated the annulum. Oh my goodness. And then he postulated the annulum. He demanded it. Give it to me. He saw the annulum and he really, really wanted it. And guess what? The femina servo eum tradidit. No surprise there, astute readers. You were guessing that he would have taken that thing. And so make sure you write that down for number 6. Now, she then looked for her maritum. She looked for her husband as she read it ad tabernam, as she returned to his shop. Soon she found him. The innkeeper was looking at a fire. Hey, Hugh! Oh dear, oh snap. The taberna was ardebating. Look at line 18 there. It was ardebating. The woman told the whole story to her marito, to her husband, and she said, the annulus is in Felix. The annulus is in Felix. Said the Calpo, by the way, astute readers, you might have realized that this is the answer to number 9, because the annulus destroyed taberna meam. It destroyed my shop. And you, of course, need to tell us what happened to the innkeeper's shop. You're going to find that online. It says line 20, but really I think you're going to, you need to say how that happened, which is more on line 18. Okay, the huge servus, after he took the money and the annulum, hustled to the urbem. Notice how often contended is coming up. I hope you remember that word, contendo Nintendo, meaning to hustle. And then, of course, we have the slave here. Suddenly he saw, 3 slaves, tres servos. He saw 3 slaves. Notice that on line 23. The slaves were meanie pants. They were meanies. And the meanies, after they caught sight of the pecuniam, they beat the slave. They beat the slave when they saw his pecuniam. And remember pecuniam, that was the hint I gave you earlier. I showed you on the screen. Don't forget that hint there. Okay. And the slave fled, but he lost the Anulum. He lost the Anulum. And then, of course, Grumio was walking with Poppaea. And in Venit Anulum in Via. Who was it that found the Anulum in Via? That's question 8. And Poppaea says, "Quid vides? What do you see?" And he says, "Video Anulum. Video Anulum Anulus Aegyptius est. Euge." Oh, jeepers, that's tight. Here's what they found. Probably something akin to this. And oh, jeepers, that's tight. And Anulus Felix est. It is certainly a lucky ring that'll help you answer question 9. So there we go. We've got the one ring that rules them all. Okay, happy reading, everybody. Anulus Aegyptius. Enjoy your reading, enjoy your questions. Hopefully that was helpful in completing your homework. And we're out for now. Pax vobis cum.